So for the first derivative, for your first derivative, that formula, if you will use the forward difference operator, it will be the alternating series. If you will use the backward difference operator, your series will be simply plus series. That two formula you have to remember. Okay. Now let's see about this question. Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
So try to read this question, what I have written. Distance covered by a particle in a given time t is suppose second, is given in the following table, and corresponding distance in centimeter s. At t 1.5 seconds, that time its distance will be 3.375 centimeter. At 2 it is 7. At 2.5 its distance is 13.625. At 3, 24. At 3.5, 38.875 centimeter. At 4, 59 centimeter. This distance covered by that particle and corresponding time structure and distance structure is given to you. Okay. That is basically we have studied in analytically. Suppose this is the x data and this is the y data. Looks like that. Okay. Then what is the initial velocity? Means what you have to calculate here. You just tell me. What is the initial velocity? What you have to calculate here? Velocity. Distance and time is given to you. Means velocity is ds by dt.
Yes, sir.
So ds by dt. Initial means starting time t equals to 0. You just see t equals to 0 is here in the given data sets. T equals to 0 s value is given or not? It is not. At t equals to 0, it is not given initial. So as usual procedure, beside that you just watch in the given data sets all t values are equal spaced. Okay. So you may use Newton forward or backward interpolation. Okay. Suppose initial velocity is asking you that initial value of t, obviously, or forward main interpolation technique you have used, and what is after doing the derivative we have got that formula you have to use. That approximated formula is not, because if the initial value means asking point is coincide along with the given points, if asking point is coincide along with these points, then you will use these approximated formulas. Okay. Otherwise, from where we are deriving this, that formula you have to use. Means dy by dx, this dy by dx at t equals to 0, that formula you have to use here. Okay. So whatever the calculation is asking you, for everywhere you need operator values, means forward difference value at the initial point, forward second difference value at the initial point, forward third difference value at the initial point. So anyhow, for the given data sets, you have to construct the difference table. Okay. So first of all, your work is to construct the difference table. Okay. And in that difference table, you just pick up the upper diagonal elements and you just rearrange the starting formula, that formula, this formula. Can you able to do this? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's start and tell me about this step by step. T value, you just write down all T and S value column wise. At the time being, you should follow in your rough copy or assignment copy, whatever you do have, along with your calculator. You just try to follow me. Okay. Write down T values and S values. T 1.5, 2.5, 3, 3.5, and 4. Corresponding S values, you just remember and tell me. 3.375, 3.375, then 7, then 13.625, 13.625, 24, 625, 24, and then 38.875,
59.
1.5, 2.5, 3, 3.5. Actually, we have done little wrong. 1.52.
सर एक
Sir,
छूट गया
2, sir. So 1.5 to 2.
तो क्या आएगा
Okay,
7
no problem. This is 2. This is 2.5. This is 3. 3.5. Okay. 1.5, 2.0, 2.5, 3, 3.5, and 4. And 3.5 value is
38.875.
how nicely we are going to calculate this, and we are using that formula. You just try to keep all the things in your mind such that you can able to solve other problem also. Okay. So first difference you just try to calculate. First difference, subtract this one from this. 7 से 3.375 subtract करो. It will be 3.625. And 13.625 से 7 subtract करो. ये कितना होगा?
6.625.
Okay. You just subtract this value from 24.
10.375.
Subtract this value 24 from 38.875.
14.875.
And this position will be 20.125. Try to calculate second difference. Subtract this one from this. This value will be 3. This will be 3.75. This value will be 4.5. This value will be 5.25. Third difference. Third difference 0.75. This is also 0.75.
0.75
This is also 0.75. Okay, you are getting in third difference constant all value. Means whatever you do have 6 value. Logically, with the help of 6 value, you can able to approximate maximum 5th degree polynomial. But after constructing the difference table, we are seeing the third difference constant. So now we can able to say exactly with the help of 6 point, we will get here only 3rd degree polynomial. Okay, we will not get the maximum case here. Means we can able to approximate maximum fifth degree polynomial, but after doing lot of calculation or algebraic calculation, or we are seeing that third difference constant means fourth difference will be 0, fourth difference will be 0, 0, fifth difference will be 0. So whatever the polynomial we are going to approximate, it will contain only third 3 linear factor multiplication, means after that terms are 0, so obviously we will get a third degree polynomial. Maybe we do have lots of points, means 6 points. But by watching that, you have to give initially exact answer will be, we can able to approximate maximum fifth degree polynomial. But after doing the calculation, we can able to see that third difference constant means our approximated polynomial will be exactly third degree polynomial. Okay. Now in this difference table, which value we will pick up to, we do have lots of question here. Okay. And in exam only some question will be asked to you, or only one question will be asked to you. But I have given here whatever the possible questions will come, all the question I have included here. Okay. So suppose t equals to 0 is not among these points, not among these points. So what is the exact formula you do have? That formula you have to use. Okay. So for that purpose, initial formula, that formula, how we are calculating dy by dx, in that dy by dx, in that expression you have to put t equals to 0 there. T equals to 0 means what will be the u. Basically this is related to u. So basically your formula is ds by dt. Basically initially 1 by is del y0. Y0 is here. Y is here s. Okay. Del y0 plus. Tell me the formula. You just remember starting formula. 2u minus 1 by 2 del square y0. 3u square minus 6u plus 2 by 6 del q y0. After that term, you don't need. Okay. Y0 is u0. Basically, that is s is y here. Okay. So 2u minus 1 by 2 del square y0 plus 3u square minus 6u plus 2 by 6 del q y0 plus terms is there, but after third difference we don't have the terms, so no need to calculate the remaining terms. Okay. So this where u equals to x is here t, x is here t. Okay. X minus x0 means t minus t0, and asking point t is t minus t0 by h, and asking point t is initial value. At initial point t, question number 1 we are going to solve. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So basically asking point t0 initial value of t 1.5 by h is what? 0.5. In between the
Yes,
distance of t values. So what is this? This value is minus 2.
Yes.
So if I will calculate, if I will substitute these values
So 3.
here, I will get the initial velocity of the
minus
particle.
3.
That is minus 3 or 1.5. Minus 3. Okay, no. So, and these are the upper diagonal elements. So you may able to calculate 1 by h means 0.5, 0.5. Del y0 means first value. In the upper diagonal elements, you just tell me these values I need to construct the formula. Upper diagonal. So your 1 by h del y0 means 3 point, this value 3.625 plus 2u minus 1. 2u minus 1. Okay. Means 2u means minus 6 minus 1 by 2 into this value into 3 plus 3u square means 27 plus minus minus plus 6 into u means 18 plus 2 by 6 into this value means 0.75. That is your basically whatever the value you will get here, you just calculate. That is the initial velocity means semi per second. You will write. Particle start whatever the judgment you are doing the particle, that is in the moving position. Initial velocity is that much. After that, you are watching the step by step times. You are getting this much distance it is covering. And on that way, which type of question is asking you, you are going to give the answer of that. Okay. Now, that nice formula you have to use for these two questions. Which derived formula we have used. Second question, you just tell me for the second question, which is asking you. Find the velocity and acceleration at 1.5 second. 1.5 second means at initial point, first derivative and second derivative. Isn't it? At initial point, first derivative and second derivative means for the second question, you have to calculate ds by dt at initial point 1.5 and d2s by dt2 at initial point. These two things you have to calculate. But initial point का velocity का formula क्या है वो? That simple formula I told you to remember. dy by dx at initial point. Okay. 1 by h alternating series simply in the upper diagonal elements in the difference table. First difference by 1, second difference by 2, third difference by 3, fourth difference by 4. In that way, you have to rearrange in a alternating series. Can you able to do this? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. And beside that, I told you the first, this is the first difference, second difference, third difference. So first difference by 1, second difference by 2, third difference by 3 in alternating series. This minus 3 by 2 plus 0.75 by 3. Outside 1 by h. Okay. 1 by h 3.625, 3.625 minus 3 by 2 plus 0.75 by 3. Isn't it? Any problem in understanding? अभी कोई दिक्कत है तो अभी पूछो. These values are my upper diagonal elements. You just see 3.625. This is the first difference. First difference by 1. I told you alternating series. So plus minus plus in that way. Second difference by 2, 3 by 2. Plus third difference by 3, 7.75 by 3. Outside 1 by 8. This is the approximate numerical value. So these are everything are approximate. We are using sometimes equal means all are approximate. Okay. With the help of numerical techniques, we are going to calculate the values. So, and why we have to use this numerical technique? Because we don't have the continuous function s with respect to t. S is a function of t, that continuous function we don't have. That is why we cannot able to calculate exactly. With the help of this discrete set, we have to get the approximate value. And that is why we are using these numerical techniques. Okay, tell me the velocity at 1.5. Follow.
4.75.
4.75 centimeter per second. It is, what is the formula of second derivative at initial point? Can you able to tell me? Have you remembered that idea, that structure? I told you at least you remember 3 terms. There is no linearity to you just remember at least 3 terms.
So
Starting from second order, second difference plus third difference. This is for backward actually. For
Yes, sir.
forward, from starting side it will be alternating series. And you have to pick up the upper diagonal elements for the this formula actually. This first position plus minus plus. Alternating series starting from second difference, third difference, fourth difference. In first two term, denominator position 1. Del square y0 minus del q y0. Here 1, here 1. And third term 11 by 12. Del 4 y0. Okay, outside 1 by h square. Just try to remember that formula. Outside 1 by h square. In the upper difference table, which is starting from the second difference. So this is second difference, 3. Third difference. After that, you don't have, means in fourth difference, 11 by 12, you have to multiply, but 0 is here. So 11 by 12 into 0. So that will be 0. So only these two terms you need. Second difference and third difference. And in these two differences, denominator position 1. Denominator position 1. Okay. This term is 0. So you don't need this term. So only these two terms will help you to calculate acceleration. 3 minus 0.75, isn't it? Del square y0 3 alternating series from the forward difference minus 0.75, isn't it? After that term, I told you to remember 11 by 12 into del 4 y0 means that term is 0, so I am not writing that. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So acceleration at this point at 1.5.
So 9.
9. What will be the unit?
Centimeter per second. Second square. Yes,
so this partial sum question you have cleared velocity and acceleration at 1.5. If I will ask you velocity and acceleration at 2, then what you have to do? That idea means that 2 point is the second point. If it is asked to you in second point, then what you have to do? That idea also I told you in last class. That time associate to 2, which will be the upper diagonal, that element you have to pick up. Associate to 2 upper diagonal elements will be this. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only these 3 points will help you to calculate everything. Velocity and acceleration at least. Okay. 6.2, 6.625, 3.75 and 0.75. Okay. So ds by dt at 2.0, it is again, okay, if I will use equals, that means numerically equals, but basically practically it is approximate. Outside 1 by h, first difference. What is first difference value? Associate to 2 upper diagonal, first difference value is this 6.625. 6.625 alternating series for the initial values. Okay, so plus minus 3.75 by 2, 75 by 2 plus 0.75 by 3, that is semi per second, and ds by dt acceleration at 2 equals to 1 by 0.5 square. Second difference, this is first difference 6.625, second difference 3.75. So 3.75 minus 0.75. Second difference minus third difference. Second difference minus third difference. Plus 11 by 12, fourth difference, but that position is 0, so I will not consider that. Okay. Semi per seconds. Have you got this idea?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tell me this value, velocity.
14.
This one?
14.
14.
Yes.
14. This value is? Okay, 3.75
12. 12. 12.
3 by 12.
Yes, sir.
You should do calculate nicely. Okay, I am not verifying this one, but my target is you should understand nicely. Okay, which question is asked to you and you should understand nicely. Now for the last question, what is asking you, that is you just tell. Find the velocity and acceleration for the second last point and last point. Second last point is 3.5 and last point is 4. In that two time, what will be the velocity and acceleration? Then obviously you have to use the backward interpolation formula and associate to which will be the derived formula. That two derived formula will be this. That is similarly will come that idea I told you in the last class. Here all the term is plus. You have to use the backward difference operator, but in the calculation difference table is same. Backward difference operator means these values are nothing but these are in the difference table lower diagonal elements. Formula structure is same, lower diagonal elements. Outside 1 by h for the velocity means first derivative, and acceleration means double derivative outside 1 by h square multiplied, starting from second difference, third difference plus 11 by 12, fourth difference. Okay. Same type of things, but you have to pick up the lower diagonal elements. Okay. At 3.5 lower diagonal elements, you just from first difference, second difference, third difference, 3 value you just pick up. For 3.5, your first difference is this, second difference is 4.5, third difference is 7.5. These 3 values will help you to calculate velocity and acceleration. Okay. 14.875, 14.8, 14.875, 4.5, and 7.5. Means these three value for the remember purpose. I'm writing 14.875 plus difference value 4.5, second difference, third difference. These three value will help you to calculate the velocity and acceleration and 3.5. Okay. This is for the remember purpose I have written. Okay. Question number 15. D actually ds by dt at 3.5. 1 by h means 0.5. First, these are the lower diagonal elements. All the elements are in positive series. Means there is no alternating series for this formula. You just see. All the terms are positive. First difference, second difference by 2, third difference by 3, fourth difference by 4. Isn't it? Okay. Here is also all the terms are positive. Okay.
फिर ये डिफरेंस किसका लिया हमने इस वाले में बैकवर्ड इंटरपोलेशन
Backward interpolation difference.
ओके सर गॉट इट
Okay, these are lower diagonal for that element associated to 3.5, which will be the lower diagonal. That is, I have picked up. I bordered these things. You just see. These three elements I have written here. Okay. 14.87, 4.5, and 0.75. These three elements. Okay. This is first difference, second difference, third difference, lower diagonal associated to 3.5. 1 by 0.5. 14.875, all the terms are positive, so 4.5 by 2 plus 0.75 by 3. This is velocity at 3.5 centimeter per second. And d2s by dt2 at 3.5, 1 by h square, starting from second difference. Second difference is this. Second difference is this. So 4.5 plus third difference is 0.75 plus 11 by 12 fourth difference. But fourth difference is 0. Fourth difference is 0. So you don't need the another term. So only this is the acceleration. You got this idea at the second last point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, for the last point also you may be able to calculate ds by t.
Yes, sir.
ds by dt at 4, 1 by h, 1 by h. Which are the lower diagonal? You just try to remember and tell me. 20.125, 5.25.
5.25
and
0.75.
20.125, 5.25 by 2 plus 0.75 by 3. 20.125 plus 5.25 by 2 plus third difference constant means 0.75 by 3. Isn't it? Semi per second. And acceleration at the last one means 1 by h square. Starting from second difference is this, so 5.25 by 1 plus third difference 0.75 plus 11 by 12 fourth difference. Fourth difference is 0. Here is also fourth difference 0. You just see fourth difference. If you will check fourth difference 0, fifth difference 0, so no need to calculate this. So only these two elements you need, this one and this one, to calculate acceleration. So only this is the acceleration actually, centimeter per second square. So these 4 terms, you just try to calculate numerical values with the help of calculator and you may give the answer. So how this is applicable means for the discrete set of data points, if the functional value you have to calculate with the help of interpolation technique, you can able to calculate. If derivative will be asked to you, in that way you may able to calculate derivatives. For the practical problems, I have given you suppose velocity and acceleration for the discrete set of data points. Whatever the question, which type of question will be asked in exam, all types of things I clear you. Now you just tell me in understanding where you do have any problem. All values you have calculated here.
Yes, sir.
Velocity at 3.5.
Yes, sir.
34.75.
34.75.
Very good.
Acceleration at 3.5.
21.
21 semi-seconds per minute. Velocity at 4.
46 centimeters per second.
46 into point.
Sir, नहीं बस 46.
Only 46. Acceleration.
24.
Last
24.
last acceleration 24.
Very good. Ali.
So in that way, particle is moving. In every point, you may be able to calculate velocity, acceleration. For the initial velocity or acceleration also, you may be able to calculate. If that, why I have used this formula here? Because that point, initial value t equals to 0 is not coincide along with this point. So you have to use the Lagrange's formula, starting formula. Means with the help of suitable interpolation technique, you have to interpolate polynomial with the help of this data set. That polynomial you have to do the derivative. If points is coincide, then you will get the nice formula. Okay. Suppose, and most of the cases it will be asked to you initial point, second point, final point, second last point, like that. Okay. In numerical derivative up to this much, you don't only you don't have to do any other.
So till here is the syllabus for the next quiz.
Follow?
The next quiz में यहीं तक आएगा ना?
Next week 8. And you have to do the lab class for these topics only derivative at the initial point or derivative at the final point. For the given equal space argument, discrete data points. Okay. Means that series sum you have to calculate. That series sum. Interpolation technique you have done. Here is also you have to set of data points. With the help of that data points, you have to calculate within the program the difference table. In that difference as a matrix Aij element format, 2-dimensional array. In that elements, you have to pick up which are the upper diagonal elements. In that upper diagonal elements, you have to calculate this series sum for the initial point. And for the final point, you have to calculate that one. Can you able to do this? Since you have
Yes.
done the interpolation technique, so up to that much you know how to store the elements within the program and how to calculate the difference table within the program. And from that difference table, you have to pick up that elements, which elements are useful to calculate this series sum. Okay. So only that program you have to do in next class. And if it is asked to you in theory exam, you have to do in that way. In which way we discuss today's exam. Example. Okay. You need this slide,
Yes, sir.
numerical derivative.
Yes, sir.
So I will share this in file section. Okay, we will check it. Okay. Today your class is over. Any query?